Welcome back to CS Timer. Enjoy cubing. Jaden the best.
What's up? Jaden's here. Today I'm not gonna do trivial solve, I'm not gonna do example solve. Today I'm gonna talk about some cubing tips. So today I want to talk about my learning progression on the topic of example solve, walkthrough solve, reconstruction or whatever. So let's get started. You can see a lot of example solve, walkthrough solve, reconstructions videos on YouTube, and recently I've done 3 different styles of example solves on my channel. Check them out, and yeah, like these are pretty good source of cubing from cubers, and they are worth learning. But how do we benefit effectively from the tricks and tips? Also, what should we do after learning them? So I want to be clear on something, which is example solve and walkthrough solve. Actually, what's the difference? So for me personally, walkthrough solve is like reconstruction. It's like after I do the speed solving and then I reconstructed a solution. That's called the walkthrough solve for me personally. And I'll define example solves as when you get a scramble and just show an example of how it's solved, and that's the example solve. So walkthrough solve, I can say it's more like a reconstruction. So for me personally, these two, the walkthrough solve and the examples, are 2 different things. So I used to prefer example solve last time, and now I would rather watch more reconstructions, which I refer as walkthrough solve. And now I'm gonna share about my learning strategy. Let's begin when I was sub 20. I watched a lot of example solves and I learned a lot of tricks, and I put them in my speed solve, and they work out very well. I improved a lot, dropping from sub 20 to 12 seconds, which is very impressive for me that time. And yeah, I mean the tricks work pretty well. But then, so when I was around 12 seconds, when I reached 12 seconds, I stuck there for about 2 months time. As usual, I still learn the tricks from example solves, but this time they didn't work quite well for me. I found them pretty annoying, especially those efficiency F2, those short F2, but requires wide movement or requires 3-jam movement. These F4 are kind of hard to look at, kind of hard to execute. Although they're short, but they are hard to execute. That's it. And then I really stuck there for 2 months, not improving, and that's when I actually changed my learning strategy to try out various solutions for one scramble. For one scramble, you try out a different solution. This is what I did back in the day. When I stuck at 12 seconds, I took a lot of cubes and just try out one scramble, experiment myself with different ways. Maybe you can try out different crosses and then see what's the effect on the F12, or you could solve the same cross. You can solve the same cross, and then after that, after solving a cross, then you can try out different first pair, and then see the effect, see how the F12 flows. Like you gotta try slowly. You have to try slowly. Don't go ahead and do speed solve. That's not how it works. You have to try slowly and see how the F12 flow. Like if I'm to do the orange blue here, what's the effect? Oh well, I have a free pair. If I'm gonna do the red blue here, I'm not gonna have free pair. I'm gonna have a bad time finding the F12s. And then if I were gonna do this one, then I might have to solve red blue into the diagonal slope, which is not the ideal. So that first method was the best. Then that's how I experiment the solution. Or you could also, just try different stages. You could also have the first pair, then you try out the second pair. How do you solve second pair? How is it gonna affect the F4? How it's gonna affect last layer? Everything you can test it by yourself. Just experiment with your way, and you will find out the best, the ideal way, the most suitable way for solving one pairs. And yeah, because of this, I improved very fast from 12 seconds all the way to sub 10. And fun fact, my first online official average is actually 2 weeks later, my first top 10 average income, which is kind of hella funny. I personally think that this strategy is effective because I'm able to predict better and I can look at better, and also those as cross and first pair prediction, all of them I got it from this strategy, this practice where I compare with myself the solution, and that's when I actually improve my S cross solution. And yeah, most important, this strategy actually helps me to find out my ideal solution, which means I'm kind of fix my solution style. But then this strategy has its own limit. I came to the point where I have found my own style of solution, so there's no way of comparing my own skills and my own solution. I need something new. I need some new ideas and new skills to learn. That's why this strategy might not be as effective as last time, so that's why I switched to my current strategy, which is to walk through solve reconstructions. And once again, be clear something, example solves are not reconstructions or walkthrough solves. So I watched reconstructions from the world-class cuber. I studied their solution, like I studied Leos, Timmons, Felix, and also Surinam's. And now Experimentation. Now I studied Timmons a lot. He is very efficient. I mean, his solution is just insane. I admire him a lot, and I learn from him a lot. And yeah. Also, shout out to Laser Monkey. He has a lot of reconstructions of any cubers, like just a lot of reconstructions you can watch from his channel. Why do I keep convincing guys to watch the reconstruction, watch to solve, rather than watching the example solves? So actually no, example solves there are actually a lot of tricks that can't be used that well in real speed solving. Like if you watch the reconstructions, you could see the way that world-class cubers solve, like what they actually use in their speed solving and what makes them so fast. There's something there that makes them so fast, like maybe they've got some idea for some strategy for planning the S-cross, planning to cross the first pair, and some solution that actually enhance their look ahead, that makes them better transition and easier to predict last day or something. So this stuff you actually can you can get the ideas from the reconstructions. So reconstructions for me personally is better than the example solves. Let's come to the conclusion. These strategies are all useful, but it's just the way how you apply them effectively, okay? And there's no way you could ask a speaker to teach you, like, teach me S-cross please. There's no way you can straight away, learn how to do S-cross, be so good at S-cross after learning them. You have to, for everything, S-cross, first pair, or F-toss, look at, or last day prediction, anything, you have to put them into a practice. You have to experiment yourself. Lastly, here's my advice or my tips here. At the very beginning, I recommend you guys just learn some tricks first, like to learn all the tricks and stuff from the example solves or whatever. Just learn those tricks first, and then you're gonna put them into your experiment, which means you can take a lot of cubes and just scramble and just put a lot of tricks into them and just try it out, compare the solution, experiment with yourself, and then also at the meantime you can go ahead and watch some reconstructions as well. And I've done a bunch of example solves in my channel. There's 3 styles, as I mentioned, 3 styles of different example solves. So one is the general example solve, one is the 1 in 3 style, whereby I got one scramble and turn 3 stages of solution, and the last one is the walk through solve on spot, where I just turn solve and then I will do the reconstruction immediately after the good solve, like about 6 seconds or something. Yeah. So I got 3 types of example solve. Check them out in my channel. Alright, that's it. I believe this will help, and I hope this video helped you guys, and peace.